Our first speaker,
There's the cards.
So I'm going to be talking about who I am and what led me to do what I'm doing right now. So first you need to know me. I'm a boy mom of 2. I have a 1 and a 3-year-old. I'm a fighter. I have a black belt in Taekwondo. I'm a leader. I have a team of 8. I'm a survivor of sexual and physical, mental, and emotional abuse from a young age. I love Chinese medicine mindset, and it's helped me heal and discover who I am. And I want to serve this world using my adversities in order to help others. So most people, there's actually a study that was done by Gallup that 13% of people are happy in their jobs. That means that 87% of you are not happy, which is nuts to me. I think that's nuts because most of your life you're working, so you should be doing something that you love. And I think my theory behind why people aren't doing what they love is because they don't know who they are. A lot of times they get clouded by other people's opinions or things of what they should be. But what's beautiful about each of us is that we're unique. We're in this world for a reason. We are here to serve with our gifts, with our unique gifts and our unique responsibilities, our unique experiences. So this is part of Chinese medicine is not only analyzing the body through the elements, but analyzing who you are and why you're here to serve the world. When I was 5, I was molested by my father. And, it happened repeatedly. But the thing is that it made me who I am today. So when I was growing up with just a mother. And, I spent my life trying to figure out how to combat this boundary that was violated from me. When I was in my teens, I decided to do Taekwondo, and I was so motivated with it. But I had a lot of anger. There were a lot of emotions that were pent up as a young age. And when you're going through life, especially as a teenager, it's very hard to express your emotions. In Chinese medicine, when you don't express your emotions, it can create sickness. I luckily had a channel for my anger with punching bags and kicking, and that's why I went to the black belt level. But what's really great about Chinese medicine is I was able to channel my anger into motivation. Because in Chinese medicine, every element has an emotion behind it. So the wood element is the emotion of anger, but when channeled, you can make it motivation. So apparently I was working on my body, my mind and my body, but I wasn't working on my emotions still. And when I was 17, I ran away. I ran away to a foreign country. I ran away to Sweden with my boyfriend. And I remember being in Sweden, and that was a physically abusive relationship as well, and emotionally. And now I was isolated in another country, not knowing the language, not knowing anyone. I found a way to find a job through his name. I delivered newspapers. I remember in 4 Feet of Snow, I was delivering newspapers, listening to Gangster's Paradise, thinking like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I here? I just remember it was a pivotal thing, like, how am I going to get out of this? I'm in another country. I don't speak the language. I'm 17 years old. What am I doing? Somehow I was able to get out of there. But I always remember that moment. And I've spent my life trying to figure out, I said, there's a better life than this, because what happens is if you're not dealing with your emotions, you keep repeating those patterns within your life. And I went on to have, affairs with men, and, I repeated that same boundary issue. And it wasn't until I discovered Chinese medicine that I was able to channel those emotions and feelings and let them loose and, really create a life that I wanted. It was through Chinese medicine that I was able to deal with my emotions. People don't think of acupuncture for emotions, but it's probably the number one thing that I treat in my office is dealing with the emotions behind the pain, the emotions behind blocks that you have in your life, because a lot of people don't realize that you are your worst enemy when it comes to goals and emotions and dreams. If you change your mindset, you literally can achieve anything that you want in your life. It doesn't matter what cards you were dealt. And I'm not telling you this story for you guys to feel bad for me, but I want you to understand that you can create a life. And you can create a life, literally whatever you want, you can create it, as long as you get out of your own way with your mind and you channel those emotions. So, I have a wonderful family and a wonderful husband and great little kids, and I have a dream practice, and I am so grateful for everything that I've achieved, especially because of the things that have happened in my life. But I want you guys to take this as a lesson that you really need to be use your stories and your adversities into advantage, because those things, those experiences are going to help you serve the world. So because I went through those things in my life, I'm able to help people with emotional issues, and I'm able to help people to really figure out what they want to do in this life, because you only have one. So thank you so much, guys.